Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna. Well, me and Donald, we're going to head out to the farmer's market today. We're going to go to a fruit stand that's in the other direction from what we went to the last time. We're going to bring you along with us, and we hope you enjoy it. We're on our way to the fruit stand. I know I said farmer's market. It's kind of like a farmer's market, but it's more like a fruit stand this morning. Donald's driving us. There's a few things that's our favorites. We'll point those out to you when we get to the fruit stand. I'll let Donald show you what is his favorites from there, and I'll show you what are my favorites from there, and we'll just explore it and see what they have today. This is one of our favorite things to do, and this is one of our favorite views. When we ride to the mountains, we love to see this mountain that's close to us in the distance there. We love to see it change colors in the fall, get all the fall leaves, and then see the summer mountain, and then to see the winter mountain. There's differences in it all.
Oh yeah.
This is Donald's favorite view. I had to take a minute and just show you the Blue Ridge. As we drive up here, you can see those blue mountains there over the trees. That beautiful blue color, that's the Blue Ridge Mountains. Okay, here we are at the fruit stand. I'll take you in here and see what they've got. So yellow watermelons are $10.99. Got peaches out. They're $1.99 a pound, or $36.99 a basket. And some of these are looking pretty good. We got this big Jubilee watermelon, $12.49. Apples. Oh God. Cantaloupes are $3.29. Look at the size of these Honeycrisp apples. That's huge. Got all kinds of jellies. It's $5.79 a pint. All kinds of honey. Pepper relish. And look at the candy section. It's like going in an old general store. apple butter, sauerkraut, baby corn, pickled okra, salsa, dilly beans, pickled beets, some candy I remember from my childhood, my little granddaughter loves these. One of my little granddaughters. And it wouldn't be shopping without getting the ham. Of course, we've still got so much left in the freezer from where we had our pigs killed that we don't need a lot of this, but where are they at? There's one thing I specifically always buy up here, and that's ham hocks. I don't think I can reach anymore. The ones I'm looking for here, I'll have to get Donald to come and get up there and get them for me. That's true Appalachian eating right here. This is kind of ham you'd had with your meals. Seasoning. If you didn't have a whole big bunch of it, then you had little bits and pieces to make it stretch farther. But that is definitely something that's an Appalachian. And look at the beans. Well, we made it back from the fruit stand that we visited today. Me and Donald, we just made a day out of it. We enjoyed our time together. And I wanted to show you our little haul from the fruit stand today. We got Vidalia onions. I have plenty of yellow onions, but the yellow onions have a little stronger flavor. These are sweeter and just, we like to put these in pasta salad, potato salad, and different salads that we make during the summer. So we picked up a bag of those. I think they were like $2.89. We got three, well actually we got four, but I already ate one. I couldn't restrain myself. I ate one after lunch today, and it was delicious. We picked up just 4 peaches to taste them. That was the first peach that we had, fresh peach like this, that we've had from the mountains this year, and it was delicious. I cannot wait. The peaches will be in up there soon, and I'll buy, me and Donald to go to the orchard, our friend's orchard that we've went to for years, and buy peaches, and I'll make plenty of delicious things from those peaches. But this was just a taste. They were actually $36.99 for a basket. That was not even a bushel. It may have been a half a bushel, but they were $36.99 for a half a bushel of peaches. And to me, that's the highest I've ever saw peaches. It was rather expensive up at the fruit stand today. It was the most expensive I had ever seen it there. But we picked up a few things that we like to eat. We got 2 heads of cabbage. Donald and I usually buy 50 pounds of cabbage, but we usually do that in September because we make chow chow and different sauerkraut. We make our own sauerkraut. So we'll get a 50-pound bag in September, but we got these just to cook. We love cooked cabbage and sausage. That's a regular dish on our menu. So we picked up 2 heads of cabbage. And I'm not sure how much this cabbage was, but he picked up 2 of those, and I know they were sold by the pound. We got 2 Cherokee tomatoes. I love the Cherokee tomatoes. It's one of my favorites. Donald's favorite is the good old-fashioned, Better Boys, the good old-fashioned vine tomatoes, just a regular red tomato. So we got 2 for him. We love tomato sandwiches. Ours are not quite ripe yet, and so we're just doing with farmers markets and friends tomatoes until our own comes in here on our vines, which will be very soon because they're loaded with green tomatoes. And we'll be doing a vegetable garden pick here before long and show you what's growing in our garden. We also picked up 2 ham hocks because we'll be cooking these pinto beans, these dried beans there at the fruit stand. They had a really good deal in them. The difference in these dried beans and the beans that you probably buy in the grocery store is the ones that you buy in the grocery store has probably been around for a while, which is perfectly okay. I eat grocery store beans all the time. But the beans from up at the fruit stand were newer beans. They had been harvested more recently than the ones that you buy in the store. So they're a little bit easier to cook, a little more tender in ways, but all beans are fine. We love pinto beans, but Donald picked these up. There's 3 pounds of them here, and they were $1.49 a pound. We got these ham hocks, just out of the section where they sell all of their side meat and ham hocks, and these were just $2.77 for this ham hock, and it's 75 cents. Let's see how much is it a pound. Oh, the price per pound is $2.23. It's $2.23 per pound, and this one costs $2.77, so it's just a little over a pound ham hock. This is my favorite cut of pork to season these beans with right here, but I bought 2 of those in case we want to make beans later. I have some ham, plenty of ham and side meat and stuff that we harvested when we bought that pig. It's in the freezer. I have a lot of fat back. I have a lot of side meat, but I did not have a ham hock left, and I love a ham hock in these beans. It's a traditional meal for Appalachians, is a ham hock and beans. Ham hock's cooked with a lot of things. It's just a delicious seasoning, and of course you eat that ham that comes out of here after you have cooked whatever you're cooking with it. It not only seasons your dish, but it also has a wonderful tiny little delicious cut of meat in this little ham hock. We got cornmeal to go with that because I love cornmeal, and our family traditionally eats yellow cornmeal. So this is yellow cornmeal, and it's just delicious. I love to use that when I go up there to pick up a little thing of cornmeal to go with our beans and maybe even our cabbage. We eat cornbread with either one of those dishes, and most of the time with both of those dishes. I picked up 2 of those huge Honeycrisp apples. I couldn't resist them. I just thought they were beautiful. Look how huge these things are. And what I'm planning to do with these big apples is I'll core them, fill them with brown sugar and cinnamon, and then put butter across the top, and I'll bake these 2 apples, and me and Donald will have those for a side. They're so big, I think 1 apple would probably be enough for both of us. But I'm going to bake those and make those into a side dish for one of our meals later today. We bought this candy, dark chocolate orange slices. That's a favorite of mine. I like them because I love the combination of orange and chocolate together. That's a very pleasing combination for me. I make a delicious chocolate cake with orange flavoring, and orange flavored icing, orange flavored chocolate icing. And to me, it's just one of the best cakes that I've ever eaten because of the combination of flavors of orange and chocolate together. It's one of my favorites. I have old-fashioned coconut bars. Donald bought these because these were a throwback to our childhood. We remember buying candy like this when we were young, and we split one of these today as a snack when we got in the car because it was so good, and it brings back such good memories. We really enjoyed this. And then I bought some sorghum. I bought this. Of course, this is made in Kentucky. It's not made where we shop today, and there was a lot of things that were not there. It was only $5.99 for this pint of sorghum, but I like to use this for different things. It just has a unique flavor. It's a good flavoring for some different things, and maybe I'll share with you some of the dishes that I use that in later in some of the cooking videos that I do. But this is our little haul today, and this is a rock Donald found for me. I don't know if I've shared with you before in the past, and I think I have. I collect heart-shaped rocks. And most of my heart-shaped rocks are right here in this cabinet in the living room. My sister gave me this one years ago. And then over here is one the kids found me. I have that one that's on the left, which was my very first heart-shaped rock in my collection, and that was one that Donald found me in the river years ago, and it's shaped like a heart, and I threw it in our little tube and brought it home with me. And I have collected heart-shaped rocks over here, some that the kids have given me on the other side. So that's a favorite of mine, is to collect heart-shaped rocks, and so I'll be adding this one that Donald gave me today into the collection. Now over here is the little Walmart haul. We went to Walmart. We were looking for a slip and slide or a pool maybe that the kids could enjoy, but they were sold out of them, so we weren't able to get that for them today. But this is Donald's underwear. He'll be really glad I shared this with you, I'm sure. But we picked those up for him because, you know, it's summer and he likes to pack extras in his backpack. Just have those when he needs them. I bought this. It was on clearance. So I got that. I got these little cat treats that are urinary care. Because, you know, you always worry about your cats. You always want to make sure that they don't get any kind of urinary problems that's common with cats. And I got these cotton swabs that I always, you know, have on hand in the bathroom. You always need a cotton swab, especially with little kids, to put on medication or different things, clean little things. So I picked all of this up. This is what I picked up today at the Walmart in Donald as we were stopping back on the way home from the fruit stand. We just stopped at Walmart. Now I wanted to show you something today. I wanted to share something with you. I don't know about you, but at this time of the year, for some reason, my lips stay really dry and kind of not quite chapped, but just dry. I seem to have dry lips. I don't know if it's the hot summer sun or if it's the heat. I'm not sure why, but in the summertime I have a lot of dry lips, and I started to make this for myself, and I thought, let me just show you what I do when I have those dry lips in the summertime. I love this wonderful castor oil. I love the thickness of this castor oil and just the overall general purity of it, and this is the kind I buy. I bought this at the health food or health store that I go to, where I get my oils and things when I need them and I don't want to wait for them to come through the mail. And I've got this little roller ball that I got from Amazon. You can buy these on Amazon. I think they come in blue and brown and maybe even clear, and it has this little insert with it. You can get these little balls. Sometimes are plastic, or this one in this case they're stainless steel, and of course it has a cap with it. But what I do for the lip balm is I just go ahead and fill this up with castor oil. Now you don't want to go too far up on the rim, because, you know, we're going to insert this little ball. Whoops, it's getting away from me. We're going to insert this little ball into this bottle. And I just press it down with my hand. And then you want to get this started just a little bit. You can do that on the back of your hand. And you want to roll it around until some of the oil starts to come out. And then when some of the oil starts to come out of it, and you can see it and feel it on your skin, then you know that it's ready to use. And of course you would label this so that you would know what is in here, so that you would remember. But this is just a really easy, convenient way to make a good lip gloss. And it is a lip gloss because, you know, oils are a tendency to be glossy. And this is a really thick oil. It's a really thick oil. But the way it comes out of this bottle, it's not real thick on your lips. It's just a perfect amount of oil so that it coats your lips, and it soothes them and softens them, and it just keeps them from having that chapped, dry feeling. And you don't have a lot of different additives. You know, the only thing that's in here is what you put in here. And I just put the castor oil in, but I have put a few drops of lemon oil in here with the castor oil. But I'm careful with the citrus oils, even though I love the way they smell, and they add a really good flavor, you know, smell and flavor to your lip balm or lip oil, lip gloss here that we made. The thing that I'm careful about with the citrus is, you know, citrus accelerates sunburn. So if you're going to go out and be in the sun, you don't want to use anything that has a lot of citrus in it. So I leave the citrus out sometimes, even though I enjoy it, and I just have the oil. Now you can't see it on, it's not thick on here. It's not real noticeable that I have this on, but I can feel it, and I know that's on here. And my lips are already feeling better. They're not feeling as dry. And it's just a little bit. It's not caked on. It's not excessive amounts. It's just a little bit. And it already feels so much better. And then, of course, after you've labeled it and put your cap on, you know, you can carry it anywhere you need to carry it, in your purse, your pocket, or wherever, to take it with you. And it's just a simple, good thing that you can use, that I enjoy using, that just helps with dry lips in the summertime from the heat and, you know, excessive being outside, whatever it may be that causes your lips to be dry. That's a really good thing to make and to use. Well, I have been working really hard on trying to get organized around here. I have so much stuff, and I've not quite been myself for a while since I got out of the hospital with COVID. I've not had a lot of energy. I battle fatigue, and muscle aches and pains, and now I have the shoulder impingement, so I've had a lot to deal with, so that I've not been myself when it comes to cleaning up and organizing my house. I've not been able to pick up a lot of things. I've not been able to do what I normally do around here, and it is really starting to show. My house is really starting to get disorganized, out of order, and it's just, I don't have the kind of house that I can allow that to happen. I have a lot of stuff, and I really have to work to keep it clean, organized, and orderly, so that we know we need what we need, you know, we can find what we need when we need it. But I am in the search of some really good organization containers, I should say. And I have got a few areas cleaned out, but nowhere near what I need. I have a lot of interest. There's a lot of interest. You know, I have ferments, I have infusions, I have different dried herbs, teas, all the apparatus I need to use those things. And I store a lot of things because I have a lot of interest. I can here at home. I do a lot of canning, make a lot of things from scratch, a lot of natural things. And what comes with all of that is the equipment that you need, and the things that you need to do those things, to have them available when you're ready to make those kind of things. And so I am storing those kind of things, and I'm trying to find the right storage for all of it. I'll include you with that, in on that when I can schedule that in and show you some of the things that I was able to do, some of the ideas that I've had for those things in a very small kitchen in a very small space. But I want to just show you my container that I've had for a while that I had in the bathroom. Look at it. I pulled it out. I had bought a new one. I didn't even know this thing was in this bad a condition because it was full of stuff, and I couldn't even really see the bottom of it. But when I pulled this thing out and saw the shape this thing was in, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to do better. I've got to find something better. And I'm pretty sure this one was not from the Dollar Tree. It was probably from either Walmart or maybe Target. But it had a blowout, so, you know, it's that time of the year. It's not even cold yet. It's not even fall, but here in the middle of summer, I am struggling to find storage solutions for things and replacing the things that I need to replace so that I can get organized. So that's something that I've been doing. Hopefully I can bring you in on that and share with you some of the things that I've done and some of the ideas I have in that area. I hope you come back and see me. Thank you for everybody. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the subscribers that are coming from other channels. I appreciate that so much. And the people that I've saw and all the good positive feedback that I've had, thank you all so much for it. I'm just so enamored. I'm enamored that these simple things that I shared with you, that so many people are enjoying them. I'm glad you're here. I hope to continue to share things with you, my gardens. You know, my channel is lifestyle, and most of that lifestyle includes family and my Appalachian background. So that's the lifestyle portion. It's lifestyle, budget friendly. I try to always do everything on a budget. Why spend more money than you have to get the job done? That's my motto. And home and garden. So anything home related and garden related, yes, I love it. If there's anything new or anything different, I love to share it with you and show it to you. I love other gardening channels. I love to watch gardens, and I love to watch people in their homes, because you know that's what my life is made up the most of. My family. I love my family and do so much for them in my home to make them comfortable and have good memories, make their good memories here. And so I'm bringing you along for the journey, and I thank you all who take the time. And I hope there's something that you can take away from each video. I really do. I strive to give you something in each video that you might be able to take away and use for yourself and use for your family. We're in the dead of summer. It's hot here, but there are a lot of things coming up. I mean, in fall, it'll be fall before we know it. And I know in August, Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead, she has her Every Bit Counts challenge. I'm looking forward to that challenge. I've done that for the last 2 years. I really enjoy that challenge, and it's just right up my alley. And sometimes I struggle to finish the challenges because there's so much going on here that I can't work everything into those challenges. But I try to participate in them and do what I can do. And that's one of the things that I love about Jessica's challenges from Three Rivers Homestead. She just opens it up to anybody that wants to participate, and she allows you to make your own rules on that challenge. So it tailors to each individual person, and it's been great for me. I love to share food preservation, and I love to make every bit count, because what's the use? You know, I have never been a waster. I did not come from a family that wasted, and every bit truly does count. Now, shopping today, prices were astronomical. Me and Donald, things had gone up so much, doubled. Some things had doubled from the last time that we had been shopping, and we were amazed that prices could go up that much. It was a real struggle shopping today to look for the things that we thought were a good value for our money, and things that we could make the most of in our family, so that we wouldn't be spending excessive amounts of money on just food. You know, Donald and I have a small garden, and we try to eat as much as we can out of that, but there's no way right now that we could raise all of our own food. So we're dependent to go and shop and find food. Well, come with me on that journey too, because that's part of the budget-friendly aspect of this. How to make every bit count. What to do with the scraps. What to do to make things last longer and get more out of what you purchase. Anybody with good common sense would want to do that. So join me for those ideas as I bring you along on the ride for that. Thank you for all the subscribers, and you know, please feel free to subscribe. I know you know that helps my channel when you subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for letting me share all this with you. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comments. I love to read the comments, and I love to answer you back. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, but evidently I have a lot to say to the comments. But I will try to at least let you know that I got your comment. Thank you for joining me today. And like always, until next time.